Okay, so here we are at Edinburgh Airport, 6:30 in the morning. Relatively stress-free start, although we did forget two things in the car and at the hotel. But we've made it through security, managed to get a free seat next to us.
We got them back.
And we got them back. Yeah, managed to get a free seat next to us so I can lie down, relieve pressure, and heading to the gate in about half an hour. So all going well so far. Arrived to the accessible room. Obviously quite a narrow space to get past, and yeah, I think a mistake has been made. So as you can see, room definitely not accessible. And despite having confirmation twice that the room was accessible from Ibis. We have turned up to this at 3 a.m, which is obviously not ideal. So, time to get them to sort it out and lose out on another hour at least of sleep. Woo! Quick look in the definitely not accessible bathroom. Oh, it'd be nice if I could walk, but it's embarrassing now though, because I've got to go back down there and have a conversation that I really shouldn't have to have. But there you go, the fun of traveling with a disability. Okay, so here's the room we have miraculously been relocated to. Somehow they managed to find one at 3:30 in the morning. It looks a little bit more suitable in that you can fit a wheelchair in it. And the bathroom also looks much more accessible, I would say.
It's not ideal though.
Oh, more accessible, yeah. But that's not hard.
Indeed.
So there we are, that'll be us for tonight. Any thoughts, Lara? You're not happy, are you?
Oh, if they don't give us a full refund, I'm going to give them a bollocking and a half.
A bollocking and a half. 1/2 bollocking would be enough for most people. Thoughts, Lara?
Hungry.
So here we are at Mission Bay Beach, I want to say, in Auckland. And I think the weather is pretty spot on. Fantastic, just what we needed, just what we wanted. Lara's dipped in for a little splash. And I probably could get through this sand with the freewheel, but I'm happy to just sit here and enjoy the views, enjoy the weather. Oddly, despite having slept 4 hours, both feeling surprisingly springy. The car is working well, haven't crashed yet, which is good. And yeah, just taking it easy today, no firm plans, just because we weren't sure how the jet lag and the journey and the fatigue would affect us. So just strolling around, going to the beach, heading into town for a little walk, and yeah, taking things nice and slow. But yeah, good so far. Where are we, Lara?
Auckland.
And what are we doing?
Eating ice cream for lunch.
Oh yeah. Place is nice and accessible, just next to the harbour. And yeah, pretty nice day for it. Lara has a thing where she's scared of birds. Not just scared, but like proper phobia. And will run away from them, cross to the other side of the street, stamp her feet and grab onto me to the point that it hurts. And where has this come from?
My mother just like all my anxieties.
Can't blame everything on your mum.
Oh, what room?
Yeah. So, oh yeah, here they come. They can smell her weakness.
So it's a bit steep, this road. By a bit, I mean insanely. Like,
this is outrageous. I'm not tired, you're tired. Right, so what just happened, Laura?
I thought I'd lost my passport. And I looked everywhere and I couldn't find it, and I was about to look up, like...
You had a bit of a breakdown. And I was sat here in the car thinking, this will pass in a moment, she'll find the passport and everything will be fine. Or we'll just have to fuck off to the embassy and lose half a day. Either way, no stress. Whereas your brain was about to implode.
Yeah, I'm not the kind of person that loses passports, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's usually this guy.
I've never lost my passport. Meanwhile, we're kind of not stuck in traffic. We've gained some momentum now, but
We're enjoying the beautiful motorways of New Zealand.
for most of the journey, I feel like I could have walked faster.
And you can't walk.
Well, yeah, that's the joke.
We're going to Karapiro, which is where our B&B is. Having dinner with some friends who live here at a Chinese restaurant. And tomorrow is Hobbiton Day. Hobbiton.
Yeah, can't wait.
So excited. You better bloody be excited.
Can't wait. So we're back at the B&B that we're staying at now. There's a really lovely place called The Gully, kind of just off a main road, but it feels like it's in the middle of nowhere. It's very, very peaceful. We both, I think, finally the jet lag time difference has caught up with both of us. It's about 11 p.m. and we're both pretty battered. But it's been a really great first day. Been to the beach, had ice cream for lunch because it was so hot. Met some friends who emigrated here for work, but I think they're coming back. And tomorrow we're going to go to Hobbiton, so that should be fun. And what are we doing in the afternoon?
The caves.
We're going to some caves, one of which is wheelchair accessible, so that should be fun. We'll try and get some footage of that, but until then, that's the end of day one. Has been quite a long day, but yeah, onwards and upwards.